Nadiya Hussain has admitted she hasn't watched The Great British Bake Off for several years as she claimed working in the television industry ruins the viewing experience. The Great British Bake Off winner Nadiya Hussain has admitted she no longer watches the show that made her famous. Nadiya won the much-loved program back in 2015 when chosen as the strongest finalist by Paul Hollywood and former judge Mary Berry. Despite winning, she has now revealed she no longer watches the show, as she claims working in television had made her see things differently. Speaking to Radio Times magazine, Nadiya, 38, said, "I stopped watching a few years ago, because working in telly ruins the viewing experience. I pick it apart in a way I never used to." Nadiya did, however, go on to share her advice for the new contestants hoping to follow in her footsteps this year. "I'd say enjoy every second. Because you'll never get to do anything like that again," she added. Nadiya is one of the show's most successful stars with 8 cookbooks, a range of children's books, and her own BBC cooking show, to name a few, under her belt. 4 years on from her win, she was also awarded an MBE for services to broadcasting and the culinary arts in the New Year Honours List. In the same chat, Nadiya reflected on where it all began after her Bake Off win and how fame came at a cost. She continued, "I try not to regret, but I am human. When I started out, my daughter was 5. I have missed certain parts of my kids' lives, but I've also been able to find myself in. As they grow, I realize everything I've done has been for a reason." The BBC star is mum to 3 children, sons, Musa and Dawood, and her daughter named Mariam. Post-Bake Off, Nadiya began presenting in 2016 and surprised herself with how well she adapted to it, particularly due to her battle with anxiety. With her daughter witnessing her hard work, she hopes it'll help build her to be the strongest version of herself. "I love that she gets to see it's okay to be sad and vulnerable sometimes, too," she added. The Great British Bake Off Series 14 kicks off on September 26 on Channel 4 from 8 p.m. Prue Leith and Paul Hollywood will be back on judging duties, while Noel Fielding and new host Alison Hammond will present. Noel said of his new co-star this month, "Alison is a breath of fresh air. She brings an energy that's infectious. Paul has been on the show since the beginning. Me and Prue Leith have been here for 7 years, unbelievably. When someone new comes in, it's like seeing Christmas all over again through your children's eyes. Alison's arrival has given us a reboot. Everyone raised their game. This is the best series in years," he added to The Guardian.